What's up, guys? Let's do it.
My little nigga stepping like some cute dogs. Get money and my daughter, only thing that makes me cool off. Hey, they say life is short, bitch, that's why my money too tall. Tryna run away from this switch, nigga. Fuck around, knock your shoe off. My little nigga stepping like some cute dogs. Get money and my daughter, only thing that makes me cool off. Hey, they say life is short.
I think maybe we take days off or we're slacking, making content on the way over here.
Fuck around, knock your shoe off. Cut through the fraternity.
Like, you guys don't have a bad life, you have a bad
Oh,
moment.
it's not a bad life, it's a bad moment, motherfucker.
I'm a capital P. This shit I smoke is not for the weak.
Lleva 4 meses en la sala de afiliados.
Menos de 20 libras, sin vicios.
20 libras sin vicios, limpios. ¿Y tu mamá cómo te llamas?
None. Any bitches acting like they ain't got no flaws. Get back gang.
Faith, bro. This is faith. I don't even see this as a Bugatti. It's like walking faith. That's what it is.
My little nigga stepping like some cute dogs. Get money and my daughter, only thing that makes me cool off. South Memphis nigga ballin', I get every penny. 20 pointers in my mouth, a shout out to my dentist. I just did a meet and greet and signed a couple titties. If a nigga play with Keith, yeah, it's gonna be a killing. Hit that little bitch from the back.
Yo, what's up, guys? Let's do it. Another day in paradise, you know, in Miami. Sun came out. Finally, it's been like a few days of like, you know, rain and like clouds. Haven't taken the bug out for in a while, man. So I was like, I think it's a perfect moment. I just texted Wes, let's go for lunch in the Bugattis and let's see how it goes. Hey guys, it's crazy, right? I used to be washing dishes. Like I used to go in bus to my jobs. I had even 3 jobs at the same time: construction, washing dishes, and just doing like milkshakes. And now we're here, just choosing: shall I get the Bugatti? Shall I take the SVJ, the Urus, the Rolls Royce, Ferrari, McLaren? Like, bro, it's crazy, you know. But the crazy thing is, it's not the money. It's just like the man, the woman that you create in order to be able to buy this shit, you know. Like, if you think that this thing is gonna make you feel good, it's gonna make you feel empty, you know. You need to feel good without material stuff in order to then be able to feel good when you grab that material stuff. Let's do it. Guys, you know, here we are. Nothing has really changed, you know. Like since I was like driving the Honda, like the first car I drove in the U.S. was a Honda Accord. I think it was a 2010, if I'm not incorrect. And it was my wife's car, you know. At that time, my girlfriend. I came as an immigrant to the US with a backpack, and I was living in a hostel in Santa Monica. Cheapest hostel I could find. I think it was around $30 a night. It still was so expensive, dude. It was literally a bunk bed, you know. Crazy, bro. $30 a night for that. But either way, you know, like me and my wife, that was the first car I drove. I bought a scooter, $300 scooter. That's the thing I had. And then a little bit after, I bought a Nissan 350Z. That was like a dream for me. And now we're here in the Bugatti, and to be honest, like, I don't really feel any different, you know. Like, I still feel like the same kid. Like, it's obviously harder now with more responsibilities, more money, you know, more attention. It's always harder to like just be that kid, you know, like be that kid. It's the goal. But it's possible, bro. You know, I always say, like, rich people need more help than broke people. And like people, you know, obviously broke people would never understand that. Rich people can understand it, the ones that have been broke, which I feel it's most of rich people have been broke at one time unless they were born into wealth, you know. But yeah, you know, like at the end of the day, you need to understand yourself. What's the goal? Like, why are you doing all this stuff? Like the initial motivator for everything, I think it's being selfish, you know. Money, a car, you know, apps, getting this girl. It's everything starts with like yourself, and that's completely normal. But whenever you evolve, you know, and you develop as a person, you understand that the main thing is helping others, impacting others. So the sooner you understand this, you know, the sooner you're gonna be able to just be in peace, you know. Being in peace, it's nothing to do with money, you know. Obviously, I feel that even if you are overweight, I don't really know because I've never been really overweight. I've been fat. You can be in peace as long as you're putting the work, you know. And that's the goal, bro. You know, the goal is to feel good. If you think money's gonna make you feel good, I mean, first it looks like it's gonna make you feel good. You get that first like dopamine, you know, like, oh, I got money, I just go pay this, I can go buy shit, you know. And then you buy that stuff that you think is gonna make you feel good, and looks like it makes you feel good at the start, but then it's just another watch, another shirt, you know, another car, and you realize that it's actually like a circle that it never ends. You know, I'm buying this stuff so I feel good, or like people see me a certain way so I can feel better. You know, it can validate me. But at the end of the day, bro, like if you don't learn to validate yourself with your actions, you know, you are never ever going to feel fulfilled from your heart. So the sooner you do that, the sooner everything's gonna work. Let's get it. See. Hey, here we are, guys. Ready for lunch, just a regular. What day is today, bro? Wednesday. I don't even know what day I live in. You know, every day is the same thing, man. Wake up, give it your 100%, you know? It doesn't matter what you did yesterday. It doesn't matter what you're gonna do tomorrow because you don't really know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow. So, in order to be grateful, you need to appreciate the moment. Let's get it. Go a bit forward, go a bit forward. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You're good, you're good. You're good, you didn't hit it. But if you gone a little bit more, you would have hit it. You live in the edge, bro. It's like to live in the edge, bro.
57 things right now.
Yeah.
I'm closing deals. I'm making content.
Oh shit. Hey, you have to live in the edge, bro. You gotta save your mate from that curb, you know? Let's go. Bro, eres como Dios, estás en todos los lados. Yo también, lo sabe, bro. Te veo más que a mi mujer.
yeah. They think maybe we take days off or we're slacking, making content on the way over here, closing deals on the way over here. How much you make on the way over here? 10-minute drive? Fuck, got shit to do, man. Got bills to fucking pay.
What's up?
Yeah, dog.
How you doing? All good?
Chill. Yeah,
Looking fresh, man. Holy shit.
closing some on the way over.
This guy make him look like I'm just hitting the gym, you know?
I really like wearing the gym shit, but then I brought that in the car too, so I can go to
Yeah.
the penthouse and
Oh, where's your penthouse?
It's right here, this one.
Bro, are you gonna roll now or
go
what? Shall we
check it
go
out.
after?
Yeah.
Fucking sick, man.
Crazy.
Killing it, bro. Let me do a photo to this shit. Someone just asked me, Wes, how I said to own a Bugatti. Well, he has one, I have one, and we barely take them out together, bro. We should do this shit more often, you know? I like to send these messages because I know there's a lot of people that they really think that the money, the material stuff is gonna make them feel good. I mean, it's not actually like the watch itself. It's like the fact that you're able to buy that shit, you know? Like the fact that you're able to conquer all those like challenges in order to buy that shit. Right, Wes, I was speaking about, what do you think? Do you think that it makes you feel good, the fact that you have a Bugatti, or the fact that you were able to buy that Bugatti?
I gotta win. It's a complete competition with my motherfucking self. I gotta win. I mean, if someone else can do it, then there's no way I don't believe I can do it. And if I believe I can do it, I better fucking do it. Or that's just me lacking action. I mean, everybody wants a certain position.
Yeah.
They say they believe in themselves, but they don't go invest in themselves. We invest in ourselves and take the top spot because we ain't afraid to fucking really just put it all online.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers say they believe in themselves, but they don't put it online. They don't bet on themselves.
100%, bro. You want to do what others have done for sure, and you want to do stuff that others haven't done. What feels the best is doing shit that no one has done. I mean, that's pretty hard, but it's possible.
Yeah. You speed through here a lot, but I haven't been able to.
Oh man, we got to. I love this area. This is high energy area. Everybody here is doing the same shit, trying to do some shit on social media, being smart.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers who ain't even trying to be online, I don't know what they're trying to do. Working 9 to 5, there you go, work.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
brother.
Gotta go eat
Good
real
to see you,
quick.
brother.
What's up? Nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's up? Oh, bro, it's a great day.
Oh, it literally came out perfect.
People are out, like, what
I
the?
got 5 spots at Carbone tonight at 7:30.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm probably just bring my security into some. Dude, they shut down my ability to DM. I was in Twitter.
Bro,
People
I mean,
are scared as fuck.
yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
There's phases. There's certain months where it's like that.
Yeah.
There's certain
Bro,
corners where it's like
right now, the world, there's fear everywhere, bro. The Matrix is attacking fucking hard, bro. I mean, literally, it's getting into people's minds, and people are just like holding to their money like there's no tomorrow, you know? All this shit is happening, and they just hold to the money, and like, they don't understand, you know, as you say, like, if you hold to the money, there's no money coming in, you know?
have a good flow of it.
Yeah. Hello.
Good, how you doing?
Good. My name's Tammy. I'll be taking care of you.
Okay.
Can I get you started with still or sparkling?
Still in a Diet Coke.
Yeah, I'll do a Diet Coke too. And like, thing is like, you know, like you always have, you can choose, you know, like, you know, I could have stayed home, you know, Wes can stay home and like not eat out, you know, don't tip, you know, like not use the cars and not spending gas, but then we're just not giving money to other families, you know, so, I mean, I believe, and this is how everything is, like, you know, God decides who gets what, when, where, you know, so if you're not giving, you're not gonna receive, right?
Yes, yesterday I purposely wanted to operate at a higher frequency. I had some messages coming in, people threatening me with bullshit, some stupid shit. It was pissing me off. I said, okay, I gotta go eat. So when I go eat and I tip the guy, dude, big, I bring business to another business. I'm mentally going and spending money, making sure I'm someone who's out living. And then I go get an arm pump real quick to elevate to that frequency of bettering myself.
Yeah.
The second the workout was done,
Yeah.
a big sale hit, 2 big sales hit, and I was exactly where I wanted to be. And then about an hour later, I started getting back into that lower frequency mindset, and everything stopped. It's like you have to be what you wish to attract.
Yeah.
So if I sit at home all negative and I don't think anything's working and I'm bummed about where I'm at in life, I'm gonna attract people like that. If I go live, I go give, I go fucking I go pour into people's dreams and pour into people, then that's what happens back to me.
Yeah.
So I mean, you have to exactly be living what you want to come into your life. And when I see guys who are like, say a guy has no money, but I see him loving his early wake up. He's loving his burpees, loving his workout. He's eating good. He's proud of himself. He's on camera. I know where he's at. I know what he's going to attract. I know he's locked in, and I know there's no way around it. He's going to start drawing in better people and bigger opportunities for his life because he's that at that moment.
Bro, 100%. What Wes is saying is massive, and the thing is like, people in our position, I mean, and not even in our position, they never will tell you the truth, you know, what they really think. Wes is saying it, and I feel the same way. Let me put you an example, same example I said yesterday. Me yesterday, like, you know, it was rainy days here, cloudy, I was not going out, you know, not eating out, not spending, and I was just not feeling good, bro, you know. Also, sales are not great, and like yesterday, sun comes out, I go out, my wife is out with a friend, they're in a sex shop. I'm like, what do you girls want? I spent like $100 there for them. It was a small sex shop, I loved it because it's like a family, you know. I go eat out, $200. I spent $200 in Amazon. You know, I'm workout 1, workout 2. You know, I wake up. I said, wake up. Bam, this guy just wired me $20K for the year for the business coaching. Like, dude, literally, like as you say, like, there's no coincidences. You know, this guy has been speaking with me for like a few weeks, and now he just wires the money right now. You know, like.
Those ones you were blocking everything with the frequency and the vibration you were at, nothing could get to you. Every situation that you want is already existing out there. Are you at the right frequency to attract it is the whole point. People think it's effort that's going to bring that to you. It's not. It's the energy you have and where you're operating at. That's why you can't let shit get you down in life, and you have to have a daily process that brings you to a high frequency. A lot of people don't have a daily process, so they leave it up to chance. Like maybe something good will happen today that uplifts them. Yeah. Or they operate from the simple hypnotic rhythm that most people operate from, which is Monday's shitty, Tuesday gets a little better, Wednesday gets better, Thursday's good because they're looking forward to the weekend, Friday's good, Saturday morning sucks, Saturday night's good, Sunday morning sucks, and then Sunday during the day is relaxed, and then into a stressful Monday because they operate from that same stupid set of habits that most people live. We don't live with those habits, so we sit outside of it and we watch them operate, and I know what content to deliver to people at the exact time they need it because I know what they're operating from because they all do the same shit. They're so predictable. They're as predictable as the stock market. And the summertime, stocks are going up for travel, for any sort of travel, any sort of hotel shit, any sort of big chains and shit that are giving towards like summer activities. So those are all going up in the summer for sure. That's how people operate. Everything's predictable. In the winter, in the December, what's going up? Chain stores, purchases, retail shit, everything like that, you know?
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like your most valuable asset. People think that time is the most valuable asset. This is such a big bullshit, bro. Energy is your most valuable asset. Like, I'd rather live 1 year with this kind of energy than a lifetime with no energy, with like a regular peasant energy that just walks to work, you know, Monday to Friday, and they hate Mondays, as you say. Look, yesterday, bro, we all have bad days. I have bad days. Wes has bad days. We all get pissed for stuff. Like, it's just normal. Yesterday, I was driving my car. I get out. This guy stops, thanks me because I changed their life.
That's what happened yesterday too, probably at the same time. I literally got a card, and this guy, he's a security guard at one of the nice houses by me. He comes over and says, hey, can I talk to you? And I'm like, at first I'm like, nah.
You're gonna be pissed at first.
Then he shows me his dad on FaceTime, who dropped 100 pounds, and it was a good testimonial.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he did it just from like videos he was watching.
Crazy.
But that was crazy. It probably happened at the exact same time.
Bro, yeah, it's crazy, and that made me feel so good. And then I walked into another light. Check this thing, and like this guy stops, he says it like that, I'm like, hey. Then I see some energy, like he's trying to talk to me. I go down the window. It's like, bro, it's like I follow all your videos and I need your help. I'm like, what's going on? It's like I just dropped it with my girl, and I don't see light. And I'm like, whoa, this is the sign. It's like, it can't be coincidence, right? I mean, it's not coincidence. I literally just crossed your path, you know, with a fucking SVJ that has a blue interior. Like, what the fuck, you know? Like, and he left so pumped, you know? It's just crazy how like other people uplift your energy and it's just like a circle. It's like money.
Yeah, when you
it has to flow.
Exactly. When you pour into everyone so often, like me and him do, when you're low, they pour back into you.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing you'll ever build, you guys may think it's the money, the success, the fame. The biggest thing you'll ever build is the community you have that can pull you back up when you're not feeling the best. Because I have my times. Right now, me and my wife split. So I mean, and the thing is this is the second time I've been in a divorce since I've been online.
It's gonna be hard. There's no way it's not gonna be hard.
This is the thing I show people. During that time, I still stick to building me. I still stick to building other people. I don't get selfish and lock myself in the house, cry about the shit. Because during times of adversity, your thoughts, your actions, your character, that's who you're coming out of that event as. So if any of you guys out there are going through a breakup, hard times financially, or going through some legal trouble or anything, the way your self-talk, your actions, and your energy during this time will make or break you. That's why when I was in prison that long, I had savage-ass self-talk. Nobody could break me. I never broke on my daily habits. I told myself over and over who the fuck I was with action every day. So by the time I got out, I was unstoppable. Because guess what? When shit was hard, I didn't stop myself.
100%, bro. Like you really know who you are when you suffer, bro. I mean, it's easy to be happy when you just bought a car and like, you're making money, bro. Like the thing is like when you're having the biggest struggles is when you're really gonna see who you are. You know, and also when everything is easy, your character is being weakened. You know, you're getting weaker and weaker. You know, you need to get yourself into pressure. When you go through hard times, you're gonna build character. You know, literally like character is literally what's gonna decide your destiny. You know, if you have a strong character, you're gonna have a good destiny. If you have a weak character, you're gonna have a bad destiny. You know, having a strong character doesn't mean just like, you know, being, you know, tough and like looking tough and like just talking loud. Strong character is being able to withhold and withstand those like times like a breakup. Like, you know, you see Wes now. I mean, you guys know he's doing a breakup because he told you. But if not, you guys know he didn't change anything. You wouldn't even know. He's doing the same thing. Like he could have the worst day.
That's the thing. It ain't about me. I'm not going to sit here and soul can make it about me. That's what people do wrong. They think they're lonely. No, you're judgmental, motherfucker. There's plenty of people who would love to share that day with you and their time with you. You just don't want to share with them because you've created scenarios in your head that they ain't for you. But everybody's for you if you're someone who realizes what we feel in life is what we give.
Yeah.
I never felt much from other people. What I do for other people is what I feel.
100%, bro. I'm at the point like where me myself, I don't even want to like buy stuff for me. I just want to buy stuff for my wife or like other people because, bro, I mean I have everything I've ever fucking wanted, bro. Like it's just crazy, but like it's just life, bro. Like it's a process. It starts selfish, you know. It starts by I want this, I want that, I want that chick, you know, and then you evolve. You transcend. Like Wes has transcended massively years ago. You know, I have transcended also. It's not about me. It's a bigger purpose than us.
That's the thing. Since you guys are still in a self-actualization phase, making the best you, don't try to elevate past that until people start asking you. He was already a stud. He was already killing it when we got him to get past his selfish desires for that party shit and the way he was living. Yeah. Then once he transcended self and he gave 100%, because the universe, God don't answer to 85. It don't answer to 65. It answers to 100%.
100%.
Once he gave 100%, he elevated so quickly because he gave up on all the shit that he was serving himself with.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys are good people, but you have those 1, 2, or 3 things that you opt out of fully committing to the world with, and that's where the biggest problems happen. So I mean, 100% is the only way you'll get the outcome that you want, and that's when you transcend self. And you really realize that the only way you're going to get where you want in life is to fully commit to this purpose of serving others.
Yeah. And that area in life where like they're saying like you don't need to do that, it can be anything for you. It can be like the drink, oh you don't need to fully quit it. It can be like, oh you don't need to wake up early. It can be like, oh you don't need to go to the gym. Whatever you are telling yourself that you don't need to do is actually what's stopping you from being that 100% that is gonna actually bring you the life you ever wanted. Like this, that's it. That's how you know you're real.
That was like 5 in a row in 1 second. You motherfuckers got fake followers. Nobody knows who you are.
Follow you or what?
My valet guy.
Hey Wes.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
How you doing?
It's faith, bro. This is faith. I don't even see it as a Bugatti. I see it's like walking faith. That's what it is. Guys, you know, the day hasn't even finished. You know, in the morning kill my daily process, you know, my time to better myself, then did so much content, still working, not gonna still smash all the work. This is what makes me feel good. The work makes me feel good, not the Bugatti, you know. That's just a consequence of the work. If I stop putting the work, I stop feeling good, you know. So hey, hope you guys like the video. Remember, you got the free masterclass. You know, the link is underneath in the bio. Check it out. I'll teach you how to win at life, you know, and how to get focused and aligned. That's all I want you to do to win. If you ever want to DM me, contact with me, connect with me, in Instagram is I am Jaros. You know, if you want me to help you more, like as a coach, work one-on-one. I only work one-on-one with my people. All my people work one-on-one. If you speak to me in my DM, you're speaking to me, not to anyone else. That's how I do stuff. So let's do it.